It's Champions for Kids Razor Fest, and we've got Jim Schenkel and Yoon Kim. Thank you. And so take it away, guys.
Yoon was actually a student of mine in my marketing strategies course at John Brown University. I was teaching him about basic business and marketing, that sort of thing, and he was teaching me about social media. I want to introduce Yoon, have him talk a little bit about his business, which is fascinating what he does for brands. Yoon, introduce yourself and welcome, and thank you very much for helping me behind the camera.
Sure thing. Thanks, Jim. I own a company called Blogs for Brands, and we blog for brands. We also help brands run very high-quality social media campaigns, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or Instagram. We also do a lot of video work. So we usually work with higher-tier brands. A lot of our brands are in the outdoor industry.
One of the first things we talk about is product market fit and targeting the markets that you want to go after. And what Yoon has done very effectively, get into this space in outdoor and really be able to find a niche that's needed specifically for outdoor type brands. Talk a little bit about some of the, how y'all got the first customer maybe, and then have developed business since then.
I used to work in magazines, and my job was to put together teams of writers for the web publications of print magazines. So at the time, they just called them web magazines, but now they're known as blogs. And then fast forward 5 years, brands, it became a trend that they started running their own publications. So that's kind of how we started, was helping brands kind of make that jump into the publication space.
And y'all do some work up here in Northwest Arkansas. You were mentioning earlier about doing some writing with Mike Troy and some of the in the Walmart space. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my background is in journalism, and we've got about 50 writers, professional journalists all around the world who are true journalists who write for publications. I write for Walmart Supplier News. I write for Mike. I write for some business publications. And as a journalist, it just makes sense for me to take assignments from traditional publications like Walmart Supplier News, but also, there's nothing stopping me from taking assignments from a brand publication. So that's kind of like where we came up with this idea of recruiting some of the top name journalists in our industry and then assigning them awesome work.
So in this particular case, anything that you want to add or ask Yoon that's intriguing to you?
I do. I have something I wanted to thank Yoon for, because apparently, Jim, Yoon pushed you into the realm of social media, which is where you and I connected, right?
That's exactly right.
And so because of that, thank you, Yoon. I've enjoyed working with Jim. It's been an eye-opener into the space where he has been very, very active and learning about this Hangout stuff, so that's really, really cool. But Yoon, I had a question for you. You also do a lot with video, don't you? Besides the blogging, you're also doing a lot with video.
Yeah, Ronnie, that's right. Thanks for bringing that up. So our big focus for the year is product videos and brand videos. We're almost kind of sweeping up and doing brand videos, 20 SKUs at a time for a bunch of brands, making really cool videos for Amazon, like 15-second videos, 30-second videos. Some of them will be like short stories, maybe like a minute, minute and a half. But we're making some pretty awesome and hilarious stuff.
So this is a little more raw, what we're doing here. This is real live, right on the street kind of thing. Do you think that you might be able to factor some of that into some of the work that you do?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't take credit for all the video stuff since I'm not actually doing it, but I've got two of my guys standing behind the camera right now, Alec and Matt, and this stuff, I think if it gets them excited, and it's pretty fun for me, heck yeah, we'll do it.
Hey, can we bring up Alec? You want to come up here and introduce yourself and come up here and take 30 seconds or a minute? And who are you?
Hey, I'm Alex Sword, and I'm not sure if I'm in the picture right now.
You are.
There we go. And I'm doing a lot of the video work over for Yoon, getting that started for a lot of these brands so that we can start producing videos as well as written work and a lot of images for them. So it's been a good journey to get around and start putting stuff on Amazon, start putting stuff on YouTube, and a whole lot of other stuff and anything the brands can throw at us.
You got one more associate over there, Yoon. You want to introduce him? Is he shy and retiring, or will he come over here and say hi and introduce himself and what he does?
Hey, I'm Matt Lang, and I am a junior at John Brown University.
Thank you, Hangout Helper and team, Susan and Janet, Debbie. I tell you what, you guys are awesome. Sure appreciate it.
All right, so we're going to sign off for now. Thanks, everyone. Champions for Kids 2014 Razor Fest.